Evolutionary History of Whales, Cetacean Evolution Part 1. Now listen to what he says here, and I'm going to explain exactly how he's wrong.
Of mammalian evolution, or even of any vertebrate evolution, the transformation from small terrestrial hoofed organisms to the largest animals to ever have existed required immense changes to the morphology and behavior of cetaceans.
Okay, he had that exactly backwards. Okay, the biggest became everything else that is small. Not the little guys with legs, lost their legs and jumped in the ocean, became a big old whale. You see what I'm saying? Even the cosmological factor doesn't make any sense. Nothing that is small is going to become real big. Okay? It makes no sense. Anything that's big can become small, though. Okay? You can't evolve backwards. Time only goes one way. You see what I'm saying? This is the theory that this is evolution solved. Okay? Everything comes from the whales. Nothing goes into the whales. Every whale exists. There's hardly anything about the whale has ever changed. Nothing. There are little subtle variations of whales. And they literally become everything else that is subtle variations of everything else that exists. I mean, golly. Okay, so now they're talking about this artidactyl. Whales originated from aquatic artidactyls, okay? So they're saying that this thing turned into what's going to be a dolphin. But they've got it backwards. This thing was amphibious. If they're saying this thing's amphibious and it's got hair, then it's the dolphin turning into this. But it's going to have a transitional state where it's a walrus or a seal first. Mermaid. Okay? It's going to have that state first. And then it's going to be some kind of mammalian animal that has fur and is a quadruped. You see what I'm saying? Like the hippopotamus would be. Which would be later down the road. Or a variation of what this guy's or related to this guy. More or less. But they got the evolution going backwards. You know, that doesn't make any sense. If they revised our DNA and if they refactored everything they have now in this form, it'll make so much sense. If they put the whale at the very root from the Cambria, then everything comes from that. It makes a lot more sense. Instead of coming out of the ocean and jumping right back in. So we literally came out of the ocean and wanted to fly. Reptiles wanted to fly, and they did. Mammals wanted to fly, and they did. You got bats, and you got birds. It's very simple. Animals literally, life wants to find a way. Life finds a way. Life literally finds a way. What's it do? Life wants to evolve on land. Well, it transitions into land from fish form and mammal form. Then what's it want to do? Well, it wants to go to the air also. So then it goes to the air. Fish form and mammal form. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, the birds are more of the fish form. You know? Ironically, we have flying fish, which is amazing. But they never, that trait is in there. That trait is there in our DNA. So it makes more sense that we got all the we got all the puzzle pieces, but it's just out of whack. But if we put it into this perspective, then all the puzzle pieces start fitting together a lot better. And it proves that we were right all along. We just didn't see what was under our noses.